Welcome to Zion National Park. This place is a hiker's paradise, renowned for the majestic landscape, diverse wildlife, and challenging trails. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the top 5 hikes in Zion National Park, offering insight on what to expect, trail details, and tips to make the most of your visit. Zion National Park is located in southwestern Utah. It's one of the most visited national parks in the United States. Established in 1919, the park spans over 146,000 acres. It is home to stunning canyons, high plateaus, and a rich history of indigenous cultures and early settlers. Zion's unique geography and climate creates a habitat for diverse plants and animal species. The park's elevation ranges from about 3,600 feet to 8,700 feet. This offers quite a variety of experiences depending on where you explore in the park. Despite Zion's vast expanse, most visitors only see a small fraction of this incredible landscape. The majority of the park's 4.5 million annual visitors primarily explore Zion Canyon, a mere 15-mile section of this park, which is accessible via the scenic drive and the shuttle system. The canyon is home to some of the most popular hikes in this national park. While these trails offer stunning views and experiences, they represent only a tiny portion of the park's diverse topography. Beyond the well-trodden paths of Zion Canyon lies a wilderness of plateaus, canyons, and rock formations waiting to be explored. Areas like Kolob Canyon and Kolob Terrace Road offer solitude and pristine beauty, far from the crowds of the main canyon. Adventurous visitors willing to venture off the beaten path will find lesser-known trails and backcountry routes that reveal Zion's hidden gems, showcasing the park's true vastness and diversity. Let's dive into the top 5 hikes of Zion National Park. Number 1. Angel's Landing. This is one of Zion's most iconic hikes. It's known for its exposed ridgeline that is navigated by chains and provides a breathtaking view of Zion Canyon. This hike is not for the faint of heart, and I would not recommend it if you are afraid of heights. The trail is 5.4 miles round trip and is rated strenuous. It gains about 1,500 feet in elevation. It leads you up and off the canyon floor, through a narrow canyon, up Walter's Wiggles to Scout's Lookout. Then you'll approach the most challenging part, which is the final half mile. This involves climbing a steep, narrow ridge with chains for support. Due to its popularity, Angel's Landing can be very crowded, especially in the spring and fall. To avoid the crowds, consider starting your hike early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Zion has started to require a permit for this hike. You can apply for the lottery system at recreation.gov. Permits are given months in advance, or you can test your luck with the day before lottery. Permits are checked by park rangers at the trailhead. So be sure to bring a hard copy or screenshot it on your phone, as service is limited in the canyon. At the top of Angel's Landing, keep an eye out for wildlife, such as the California condor soaring high above. You may also see wild turkeys or mule deer in the valleys below. Just remember, do not feed the wildlife, no matter how cute they are. Next up, the Narrows. This hike takes you directly into the Virgin River and winds through one of the most spectacular slot canyons in the world. You can hike up to 9.4 miles round trip, with the first 2 miles being the most popular section. This hike is rated moderate to strenuous depending on the water levels and the weather conditions. Be sure to check the weather before you step foot on trail. This slot canyon is prone to flash floods, which can be extremely dangerous. Here are a few tips to keep you safe on this hike. Bring a hiking stick or trekking poles. This will help you navigate the slippery rocks more confidently. Bring supportive shoes. Wear shoes with traction and support for your feet. Most people hike in special river boots that you can rent at local gear shops. Bring a warm layer. The further you travel up the canyon, the colder it will get, especially in the morning hours when the sun doesn't shine into the canyon. Bring sun protection. When the sun does reach the canyon floor, it can get really hot really quickly, and many points of this slot canyon are fairly exposed to the sun. Always have 2 points of contact. This is very important when you're walking through the river. It'll help you stay balanced and prevent twisting an ankle or falling. The Narrows is most popular in the summer and early fall when water levels are low and flash floods are unlikely. However, be prepared for cold water temperatures even in the warm months. Next up, the West Rim Trail. This trail offers a longer, more remote experience with panoramic views of Zion's majestic canyons. This 14-mile trail from Lava Point to the Grotto is one of the park's most rewarding hikes. And this is also a trail that most visitors will never step foot on. This trail can be done as a long point-to-point day hike or an overnight backpacking trip if you want more time to soak up these incredible views. I've done this hike both ways, and I have to say my favorite is definitely backpacking. This trail is a part of the Trans Zion hike, meaning you can add distance to this trip if you want to explore more of Zion's beauty. If you choose to experience this trail as an overnight backpacking trip, you'll need to reserve one of 9 campsites on this trail. The campsites can be booked months in advance for $27 a night, and to get a permit, you'll need to apply for the lottery system on recreation.gov. If you are selected for the lottery, you'll need to pick up your permit at the Wilderness Office in Zion Canyon the day before or the day of your hike. On this trail, you'll get to experience the wild backcountry of this national park. You can peer down at South Guardian Angel Peak and the incredible canyons that surround it. Depending on the time of year, there are water sources on this trail, so bring a water filter and double check which springs are running before you step foot on trail. This hike is rated strenuous. The trail features significant elevation change and takes you through diverse landscapes. If you're hiking from Lava Point to the Grotto, most of your elevation change will be decline, as the trail begins high up on the desert plateau and ends in the valley of Zion Canyon. The majority of this trail is less popular. However, it does link up with the Angel's Landing Trail, so the closer you get to Scouts Lookout, the more people you'll start running into. Spring and fall are the best time to hike due to the milder temperatures. Wildlife sightings are common on this trail, which include lizards, snakes, bighorn sheep, and wild turkeys. Next up, the subway. The subway is a challenging and adventurous hike through unique slot canyons. This trail is 9 miles round trip and can be approached in 2 different ways. Top down, which requires route finding, scrambling, and rappelling, or bottom up, which requires scrambling and hiking through the river. This strenuous hike offers stunning natural pools, waterfalls, and narrow passageways. Due to its difficulty and technical nature, a permit is required to hike the subway. To get a permit, you can apply for the lottery on recreation.gov. These lotteries are either months in advance or the day before. If you're selected for the lottery, you'll need to pick up the permit at the Wilderness Office in Zion Canyon the day before or the day of your hike. The best time to hike this trail is late spring or early fall. Be prepared for cold water and slippery rocks. Because this trail is in the backcountry of this national park, wildlife is abundant. Keep your eyes out for deer, lizards, snakes, and various bird species. The subway is a true adventure for experienced hikers, and it's probably one of my favorite hikes in Zion National Park. Last but not least, Observation Point. In November of 2019, a significant rockfall in Zion National Park led to the indefinite closure of the Hidden Canyon, Observation Point, and Cable Canyon trails from Zion Canyon. As a result, visitors wanting the breathtaking views of Observation Point now need to access the new trailhead located outside of the national park. This alternative route starts at the East Mesa Trailhead and offers a more accessible hike, with a round-trip distance of approximately 7 miles and significantly less elevation gain compared to the original trail. The new path still rewards hikers with the same stunning panoramic views of Zion Canyon making it worthwhile and a safer option for most people. Hike this trail in the spring or fall for the best weather, and keep your eye out for vibrant wildflowers that bloom along the trail. This trail is much more accessible for the average hiker now. However, you will have to drive a ways to access it. This makes this trail less populated as other trails in Zion National Park. When planning your trip to Zion National Park, it's essential to consider the following tips to enhance your experience. Because of this park's popularity, I recommend getting there early. The parking lot is usually completely full by 8 a.m., so be sure to plan on getting there before then. The park operates a shuttle system from March to November. This is the best and only way to access the popular trailheads without the hassle of finding parking in Zion Canyon. Consider staying in Springdale, the city just outside of Zion National Park. This will give you convenient access to the park. There's also several campgrounds inside of the park for those who prefer to camp. Zion has a rich history with evidence of human presence dating back 8,000 years. The park's name, Zion, was given by Mormon settlers who found sanctuary in this region. Respect the park's rules and regulations, stay on designated trails, always pack out what you pack in to preserve this natural wonder for future generations. Zion National Park offers an incredible array of hiking experiences, each with its own unique challenges and rewards. Whether you're seeking an adrenaline-pumping adventure or a serene, scenic trail, Zion has something for everyone. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Zion's top 5 hikes. I hope this guide helps you plan your next adventures in Zion. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell for more hiking guides and travel tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!